Hello, and thank you for joining me on Alien Info. And I'm going to do a very quick video this evening, and I'm very excited about what I'm going to share with you. Okay, so I, by sheer accident, stumbled upon a very interesting paper, very interesting PDF. Okay, so I'm going to tell you about it. But first of all, this is the most interesting part I'm going to tell you right now. Okay. So look up here on this tab where my mouse is. Now this is what we call a favicon. Okay, so you'll notice on all the tabs that you have open on your computer, they've all got what they call a favicon, which is a little icon in the corner. Now, do you recognize that? Okay, you recognize it? I don't know how well you can see it on this video, on this screen record that I'm doing, but that's the NASA logo. Now, the next thing I want to draw your attention to the URL, right? The web address in the address bar here. Okay, so we've got nasa.gov. Okay, let me highlight that. Okay, nasa.gov. Now, that is the official NASA domain. Okay, so we all know what NASA is, and also .gov means it's a government website. So this is on the NASA. This is a web page that belongs to the NASA website. It's official. It's an official NASA website. This is not some UFO enthusiast publishing some kind of rubbish on their page. This is for real, right? Okay, now what have we here? Let's have a look. Well, we've got a PDF called Unidentified Flying Objects in Classical Antiquity. Now I'm going to put the link in the description box, so check it out for yourself. Okay, it's a 14-page document, and I'm not going to read it on this video for obvious reasons. You'll want to read it yourself, but it's very, very interesting. It's a very interesting read. Now I'm just going to cut to the chase, right? Now you're probably asking, is this a disclosure document about UFOs? Well, sorry to disappoint you, but no, it's not. So it does not say in this document that UFOs are real. It doesn't say NASA admits that UFOs are real, or this is the, I'm not going to say to you, oh, we've discovered the NASA admitting to aliens. There's nothing like that. But before I tell you what it's about, I just want to say this, right? Does it strike you as strange that NASA have on their website, on their official nasa.gov website, does it strike you as strange that they have a UFO paper, that they have anything about UFOs? I mean, UFOs is not something that you associate with a NASA publication. It's not. I mean, NASA do not discuss UFOs. They don't talk about UFOs. It's not part of what they do, what they talk about. It's a topic that is avoided. It's very much kept mainstream, scientific. It's about space. It's about astronomy. UFOs is not a part of the subject matter. And yet here I am looking at a UFO document on the NASA website. Okay, so the interesting thing is that it's very informative, and it does say that a lot of UFOs, it says most, if not all, can be explained by natural phenomenon, but it does admit that there is a number that are puzzling, right? That there is no explanation. Okay, and you're going to have to read this for yourself, but I think page 5 is very interesting, because it cites, and there's a lot of citations, by the way, so it's a very well done piece. Okay, but it cites on page 5, if I can find it. Yeah, I'm on page 5. There's a bullet point list of some very interesting accounts in history of aerial phenomenon, or UFOs. Now, I find that very old accounts are very interesting for the simple reason that they predate aircraft. Alright, so think of this, right? Imagine a world which, not too long ago, before airplanes were invented. So up in the sky, there is nothing flying overhead. Airplanes are not invented. They do not exist, nor do helicopters. So if you see something flying in the sky, if it's not the sun, the moon, the stars, a meteorite, an asteroid, there's no space station either, right? No satellites, right? So if we go back to, like, you're looking at dates here like BC, we're looking at a long time ago, long before any flying object, any artificial or man-made flying object ever existed, right? So if you see something flying in the sky, if you live back then, and it's not something from us, right, then what is it? If it's not a bird, right, then what is it? What is it? And what if many people witness it? Well, I'll leave you to answer that question for yourself and draw your own conclusion. Okay, but here is some very interesting accounts. 217 BC, 212 BC, 773 BC, 154 BC. There's many of them, right? We're looking at many. Okay, so they called them like flying shields. They didn't call them flying saucers, they were flying shields. We got fiery globes, right? It says here. Okay, so you should check these out. These are really interesting. Yeah, so I mean, I would love to read them on this video, but there's just not the time. And there's no point if you're going to click on the link and check it out for yourself. It's a good read. Okay, but very, very interesting. I just wanted to share that. Oh, look at that. I didn't even, I forgot about that. Close encounters of the first kind. Yeah. I think the first kind is just seeing, isn't it? Second kind. Anyway, I'll put the link in the description and you check it out for yourself.